Beloved Kirpalji spent his earthly life being a humble, devoted, selfless servant to all, and brought into manifestation the great yearning throughout the world to unite, with one common goal as children of one Father, united on the one common platform of the pure life essence of God within all. As we do this, may we join into the wonder spirit made manifest, adding glorifying and expanding radiations to enliven it from the depth of our own being.
Dear brothers and sisters, the people are crying for peace. How can we have it? Peace should start from our hearts. We should breathe out peace as given out by Guru Nanak. He prayed, peace be to all the world over, O Lord, under thy will. So for this, naturally, there should be a spiritual revolution. I'm using the word revolution, you see. The world is already in revolution. And this revolution should be different from other revolutions. This revolution will not be of the body, but against the evil propensities of the mind which keep us away from God. This will be achieved if we give right understanding to the people at large, which will result in right thoughts. First comes understanding, then comes thoughts, and from right thoughts will result in right speech. And right speech will result in right actions. The whole thing starts from the right understanding. So you'll find right understanding lies in the fact, what? First, that there is a maker of the universe who is the controlling power and permeates all creation. This world did not come out of itself. It is the maker of this. The scientists lately have come to the conclusion that the whole creation is controlling by some power which is conscious. So that first thing it is, the whole world is the manifestation of God. No east, no west. The earth below and sky overhead is his manifestation. Guru Nanak went to Makkah. At night he was lying down with the tree towards the Makkah, the house of God. The servants over there rebuked Guru Nanak, why are you lying with your feet towards Makkah, the house of God? He politely told them, dear friend, I see God all around. There is no place where He is not. If you think God is on the other side where God is not, you may turn my feet towards that. So Master say, all is holy where devotion is. This is first right understanding. Al-Nisai, a great Mohammedan, says, he says, the whole world is blessed because God permeates the whole. If my followers find the time for prayers, they can sit on any ground, anywhere and say praise to God, no matter what way their face is, because God is everywhere. Quran, the Mohammedan scripture with us, also says that God is everywhere. That matters little you face westward or eastward. You say your prayers where you are. So the first right understanding, we are living in Him, being in Him, He is in us, out us, above us, below us. Like fish, we are having our existence in Him. That is right understanding. And further, God made man with equal privileges, all born the same way, no high, no low, all have got the same constitution outside, 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils, mouth, and 2 underneath. Every day morning, municipality takes a fifth of the body, no high, no low. Inner constitution also the same. And the same body, we are keeping us in the body some higher power, which is the same for all. So this is the right understanding that we are. If we have this thing, God resides in every heart. All is holy where devotion kneels. All are born with the same privilege from God. No east, no west. So this will result in right thoughts. On my last visit, I attended one meeting which was called the East and the West. All who visited this America, they were asked to attend that meeting, and I was also one of them. Each man gave his own state where from he has come. When my turn came up, I told him, it is said, of course, that East is for the East and West for the West, and the two shall never meet. But I told them, there is no East and West. The whole creation is the house of our Father. All countries are the so many rooms in the house of our Father. It is we who have made East and West on account of for want of right understanding. So this is the one thing. Scientists have also now come to know that there is one power controlling all creation, which is conscious. If you have this understanding, what will be the result? Your whole angle of vision will change. We are all children of God. The same Father. The two fathers of God and brotherhood of Ham will be cemented. So this is what I mean spiritual revelation. the people will say from the godlessness. So Kabir says, behold, but one in all things. Guru Arjan says, visible and invisible, all are his manifestations. Lord Krishna says, what? He who sees me in all things in me is my dear. To masters, when they come, they say, first message they bring is, there is God. They say, we have seen God. With what eyes? Then those eyes are different from these eyes of flesh and bones. That eye exists in everybody. That's called third eye, single eye, latent eye. So the whole world, they say, is his manifestation, and he resides in every heart, and as such, physical body, we are having the true temple of God. So by right understanding, I mean that. If this right understanding is brought to the notice of all people at large, that with right understanding, that will right thoughts, then will come right speech and right actions. Although we are wearing different labels of religions, all the same we are all one. These labels show only that which particular school we have joined to realize this unity. The ultimate goal of all religions is to know God. And to know God, we must know ourselves first. Because God cannot be known by the outgoing faculties, mind or intellect. Soul can alone know the oversoul. Like knows the like. So God is one, though there may be many ways, outer ways of worshipping Him. But the ultimate, the inner way is the same for all. Rajab Saint tells us, the archers may be many, but the target is the same. So kingdom of God can come on earth. Peace reigns supreme in the world. If some spiritual master is there who can give us a demonstration of the inner way, which will give us true peace in the world and right understanding. No politician has ever been able to bring peace in the world, and harmony and cooperation. If their work in harmony and cooperation with the spiritual masters, then the world peace would be achieved quickly. The masters, when they come, are conscious of God at the very time, in the beginning. They come, even as childhood, they are conscious of God. Guru Nanak was sent to the school to just have some education. And the teacher began to teach him 1, 2. He proceeded further. He said, wait, stop, wait. What do you mean by 1? A child of 4, 5 years old. And he said, This one means there is one God. You see, he is conscious. Then you say, what is he? Because all this creation has come out of him. He is eternal. He is the maker of all creation. He is the ruling power. He has got no equal, no enmity with anybody, no fear of anybody. He surely has an existence. And he has come up about his own self. None is the maker of him. Then the teacher asks him, what is this? How can we hand? Can they? With the grace of a master. That's the gift of a master. How can we have it? What does it one stand for? He says, I do not mean by saying one. I mean this one stands for something else which is expressed as one. He is neither one nor two. He is something which can be experienced, or we can go into him, absorb into him, the experience of which can be given by a master. And he can give us a realization of that one, for which one stands for. And how? He said, burn away all attachments outside, burn away all attachments, and make it a ink. And with your conscious self go on writing the praises of God. As long as we are attached all outside, we cannot know ourselves. And when you know ourselves with our conscious self, we can see him what he is. Kabir was asked, if I say he is one, then the question of two arises. That's equal to calling him names. God is not either one nor two. He is something expressed by this world. So, he is in himself something which can be realized, not expressed in words. Guru Arjan gives a reason for that. Why we tell him one? He says, because we are finite. Oh God, you are infinite. As we are finite, we only to measure from our finite scales. It is not. So absolute God cannot be seen by anybody, and nobody has seen so far. Absolute God, nameless God, wordless God, did not come into expression. That power which came into expression, that is called word, that's called now. The outer expression of which is light and sound. And that light can be seen, that voice can be heard. That is why Bible says, thy word is a lamp unto my feet and, light on my path. So every man, you see, about Nam, it also seems that you come in contact with Nam, you see light compared to thousands of suns rising together. So you'll find what that God, every man has a secret chamber within himself, what is called the closet of the body within that, which is higher than the mind and heart both, and provides mind with the understanding to a certain extent and the heart with feelings of love. This chamber is the kingdom of God within us. This is the crest jewel, the pearl of great price. The saints, when we come in contact with them, they open this chamber by withdrawing our attention from all outside. The test of a true master is the fact that in his company, this marvelous realm opens up within us. And the light, divine light, which is expression of God with expression power, is seen. And the Christ said, if your eye is single, the whole body shall be full of light. Prophet Muhammad said, the light of Allah is found where? In the human temples. So I am quoting why this right understanding was given by saints, masters, coming from time to time. Krishna said, Lord Krishna said, I will give you divine light and you will see my glory with it. Buddha said the same thing. Every man possesses the bright mirror of illumination. This is all the Buddhists realized. Buddha further proclaimed that the way of the illumined ones is the growth of snowdrops behind the eyes. And when Christ came, it was as if a few crocuses opened their hearts to the winter sky. But now the time has come when we can have a rebirth, which Christ spoke of when he said, the meek shall inherit the kingdom of God. So springtime is upon us now. There shall be more flowering saints, I would say now, to come up to give us, with the grace of God, a contact with the God into speaking power. So this is the revelation, spiritual revelation, which is coming up. All awakenings all around. So this is to be now brought. Why all these people? These things were told in the past, in the ears of the others, after a long time of testing. Now it is given out from the open platforms. People are having it without distinction. Even those who are ready or not ready, at least they have got something. So this is what is needed. The times have changed now. So Master come from time to time to bring up these things into the experience of others who are born as man, because in man's body only we can know God and no other. So absolute God, is called wordless or nameless. When it came to, he wanted to be many, he manifested. And in manifestation, naturally, there are vibration, and vibration results in two things, light and sound. The primal manifestation of God is called word or noun, which is the cause of all creation, who is the maker of all creation, controller of all creation, and permeating all creation. You'll find in the Bible, that is why it says, in the beginning was the Word was with God, Word was God. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. So similarly, Vedas says so. They use the word Prajapati for that, exactly the same word. Similarly, Guru Nanak, all the saints tells us, Naam is the creator of all the universe. So this is God into expression power. When manifested, there was vibration which results in light and sound. So this power, master people have given myriads of names to express this power. The sages have described God in innumerable ways. Some call him Swami, means Lord. Others call him Agam, incomprehensible and indescribable. Satpurusha means eternal. There are many other qualitative names which go to express the name of this power. To differentiate between the two, these are some words given to denote that power which is the cause of all creation, the outer expressions of which is light and sound. So Master come to differentiate sometimes to clarify the whole position. Ninth Guru, Guru Tegh Bahadur, he questioned, what is that Naam? The remembrance of which leads to Nirvana. Again he says, what is that Naam? The repetition whereof enables the person. So that is God into expression power, contact which is possible, well, in man body only. Guru Arjan says, a contact with Naam makes oneself luminous. The luminosity varying with myriads of suns. So I am quoting only to show what the Master really meant. We say Ram. Ram means permeating all. The word Ram means what is permeating. That what is permeating, that's a different thing. The word Ram means is permeating. So these words go to express that power which is the cause of all creation, which can be seen with not with the eyes of flesh or bones, but with the single eye or third eye which is opened by the Master. So by the grace of God, a true initiate prays, O God, manifest the divine light of now within me. It is already there. Take heed that the light which is within you is not darkness. So it is something, Guru Nanak says, it is not the subject of the eyes. It is something wonderful. Those eyes are different, which can be seen. So all masters have been telling like that. Kabir says, there are myriads of names in the world, myriads. But none of them can grant salvation. They'll follow, mark you. There are myriads of names given to God, but none of them grounds salvation. And which is that particular Naam which gives salvation is the primeval Naam is a hidden one. And the rare soul can know and realize that the hidden Naam. That is the power permeating all creation. The outer expression of which is light and sound that can be seen by eyes not with of flesh and bones but the inner eye. That has got music of the spheres, which can be heard not with the physical ears but that inner ear which exists in every man. So you'll find, with the grace of some master, we who can open this new world within us, we see. So take the example, you see, to understand the thing, water is a liquid thing, called in different languages by different names. It is called water, aqua, in Latin, you in French. In Spanish may be something different. In Hindi it is called jal, Neel. Persian it is called ab. In other language it is called pani. So these are the words go to denote that liquid thing by drinking which you can satisfy your thirst. Not by repeating the mere names given to express that liquid water. So God is to expression power. It's called word, it's called nam, that is called kalma, which is the creator of all creation, and that is to express light itself. Masters come, they contact with the God into expression within us. You see? Open our inner eye by raising us some about the physical body and outgoing faculties. We begin to see. So that is why it is said, you see, devotion nam to nam is the only true worship. God is spirit. We can worship in spirit alone. Outer words are used as an meant itself to direct what is what. So thy word is a lamp unto my feet and light on my path. Guru Amar Das says everyone does worship, but on the sensual plane only, so they get no results which end in salvation. But absorption in the now purifies the mind and bears fruit in abundance. You know how to follow? Words are words, but these words, what do they denote? That is a different thing, that is the controlling power of all creation, permeating all creation, and permeating and controlling us in the body too. So body is the true temple of God, in which we dwell, and also that power keeps us in the body. So, integrate by the word of Lord were the heavens made, and all the host of them. He spake, and it was done. Kun piyun. These are scriptures say so. Now you follow what is meant by Naam or word or God. So Christ said, man shall not live by bread alone, but every word that proceedeth from the mouth of God. Master says there is God, very definitely, who is the maker of all creation, permeating all creation. And further they say this world did not come out of itself, but it is made by some power which is conscious. So masters tell us like that. Then there comes all this manifestation is God's. Because He is the Creator, nothing was before Him. All these should be made after Him, and these are the manifestation of Him. Now the question arises, why can't we see Him? When the Master said they do see Him, why can't we see Him? So why can't we see Him? They say, because He is the subtlest of the subtlest. Ati Agam. If you now try to understand by example, in the air nothing appears to be there, all vacant. But if you see through a microscope, what it does, it magnifies things 700 times bigger. You look through it, you'll find all this atmosphere full of microbes. So if you see through a microscope, the air will appear to be full of microbes or insects, which haven't it now. So if our eye becomes to the level or to that level, or that what is in the air magnified to come to our level, we will be able to see it. If in man's body the wonderful house we live in, it has got 9 apertures, but we cannot run away out of it. There are 2 eyes, 2 nostrils, mouth, 2 ears, 2 underneath. We cannot run away out of it. So body works as long as we are in the body, we are in the body as long as some power keeps us in the body. When that is withdrawn, we have to leave the body. So God resides in the body, we also reside in this man body, and God also resides in this body, keeping us in the body. So man body is the highest in all creation. It is a golden opportunity afforded to us to enable us to see God. So in man body only we can know God, and in no other body. So saints tell us, well, strange enough, while God is with us in the body, we see Him not. He says, though to see every man is dark blind. You see? Why on a lifeless life like this? They see light is within everybody. Take it that the light within you is not darkness. The Master come, well, all right. They make people see who do not see. It cannot be seen if it is not already there. So Kabir says, the world, entire world is groping darkness. If it were a question of 1 or 2, they could be set right. But he says, wherever I see all are blind in the terminology of the spirituality. So Guru Nanak said to the enlightened ones, all are purblind. Man who sees him is there and other people do not see him. Naturally, they are spiritually blind. When you come to a master, what is there? He makes you see. Open your inner eye or the third eye or the single eye which can be seen. So in the terminology of the saints, the word blind means not those who have got no eyes on the forehead, but whose inner or single eye is not open. So the eyes of flesh see him not, but the Master illumines the eye, you see, within. The worthy disciple begins to witness the power and glory of God in himself. When Master comes, he opens the inner eye. No, why can't we see again, I would say, enveloped in darkness, we strive for God by deeds not less darkness. Without a perfect man, none has found the way, nor one can do so. As I submitted yesterday, you know, all outer aspects, subjects, we need somebody to guide us in the outer ways, those ways which are at the level of outgoing faculty, mind or interest. And this is a way which is where all philosophies end, there the religion starts. There's needed somebody to usher you into the beyond, to rise above body consciousness, withdraw your attention from all outside, and open the single light to see the light of God. Here also such a person required. When you go beyond there also you need him. He guides you further too. One comes across a perfect master, he cannot see. When he comes to the feet of the master, he begins to see. We are blind before coming to him in the terminology of the saints. When he gives a sitting, we become with eyes. When we come to him, we are deaf, spiritually deaf. When he gives a sitting, we begin to hear the sound of voice of God. The Master said, you see what the old prophets did all their best but could not see. You hear what the old prophets could not hear. Are not such people are most fortunate to have a living Master? So body is verily the true temple of God, and the Holy Ghost dwells in it. Emerson says, tapping inside and going into the foxhole in the brain. This foxhole in the brain is called Brahmarudra in the Veda, Brahmarudra. And President Truman also referred to it that when he was tired with the outer performance of duties, he entered to the foxhole of the brain. Vedas call it, you see, Brahmarudra, perception, intuition, and reasoning just help to understand the reality to a certain extent, not beyond. Now, this is your understanding this thing. At the level of the intellect, but seeing is believing. Seeing with one's own eyes, the single eye, this inlet and ingress, we know little or nothing about that. This is what the Master gave. So Nanak says, the blind know not the door. And Christ refers to it, now shall be opened unto you. Whoever tells my voice, I shall sup with him and he will sup with me. So we will have to revert to the third eye, latent eye, or the third eye, Shivnitra within us. God said, let there be light. The result was what? There was light. This says so. And this is the sunlight that lighteth every man that cometh into the world. And light is the life of man. That light is within you. Take heed that the light within you is not dark. So all scriptures describe rays of light vibrating with the music of life. Go hand in hand. Ringing radiance, you might say, if you want new use, you can do. Ringing radiance, emanating from the formless absolute existence when it came to manifest the world in its relegated colors or counter shapes and forms. Thank God, He has made all creation and He is not still away from that. He also permeates it. He is permeates in all creation. He is still quite above all this creation. So this pervades all four grand divisions of the universe. Kabir says, I went to Makkah. On the way, God met me and began to rebuke me. O Come here. Who told you I'm residing here not? I'm in you. Why are you coming here? The one who resides in us, we leave this body and go out for search in outer things. Can you ever find him? At the most, they can give us incentive towards we should know God, nothing more. Places of pilgrimages, holy temples, they remind us there's something, there's some God. No? They say praise is there. So Master tells us that is it possible to see God? Now again, can we see God? Guru Nanak was put this very blunt question. He said, yes, God is pervading everywhere. Masters say what they see and don't give any reasoning for that because they are competent to give a demonstration of that. Let you see God. Christ was asked, is there any Lord? He said, yes, behold the Lord. The same word. Is nearer to you than your hands and limbs. Hindu scriptures say it is so near to you, nothing in the world is nearer to you. It's the very life of you. The Guru Nanak asked, what is that? Kabir also asked that. He says I was in doubt. Really, is it so? Because when my eye was open, I really saw him, then all my delusion gone, all my doubts have vanished now. And I see him everywhere. Guru Nanak was asked, with what eyes do you see? He says, those eyes are different than these eyes of flesh and bones. So outward expression, this is also you see. If thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. Shiv Netra, third eye, latent eye, dipti Q, Chashme Batan, Persian philosophers say, that is open. They open that into the beyond. This is what is one function of the Master. We confound him with the teachers of the world. We do respect to them all, at whose feet we have learned something. But this is something with all philosophy that with your contact with the physical body, your outward things are set aside. So outward expression as God is light and sound. We can see him with the single eye, or Divtishu, or Shiv Netra, or the third eye. Chamal Samres was asked, what about God? Because they don't believe unless you see God, you see. This also Master says so. Don't believe in the words of the Master. Unless you testify yourself, there is something. You must have something to start with, maybe little or more. That depends on each one's background. But you must have something to say. A man comes up to give you a very wonderful talk on the business principles. That is very informative. But the poor fellow to whom that talk is given, they have got no money to start with. So all teachers also promise you go on doing this, you'll have it for some time. You must be prepared, you must be ready. Or you'll get it at the time of death, so rest assured your life is insured. But don't believe that. A bird in hand is better than two in the bush. Give your all and you'll have everything. No, not that. You must have seen. He does not want anything from you. He says, I have come to give. It is God's gift. Have it free. Do you have to pay for sunlight? Air? Then why not for that gift of God which is God? Why should we? I will pay it. So that's the first thing, you see. Masters come to give, not to take. They stand on their own legs. And Shamastavre told them, Bibad, you should be able to see with your eyes. Bibad, sorry, Mashud, up look the beloved within you with your own eyes, with your God within you. And you must be able to hear His voice through your own inner ears. Now the question comes, how to open that eye with which we can see. He says, when you close your eyes, there's darkness. Then look penetrating into it, put in whole attention to it. That is knocking the door, you see, and it shall be opened. You continuously look direct with that there, you'll find light. Who will see that light? Your very self. So, you find, Tulsi says the same thing. Chavatabre says the thing, all say the things. Sit down in meditation, nothing comes up for years and years and years. Tulsi says, how to penetrate this darkness, you'll find that sit at the feet of some master. When you put in, he gives you boost, you see light. Is it not wonderful? Is it not less than miracle? What more miracle is it? So, you see, unless man rises above life of senses, inner way is not open. Finished. It is you have to see. That's why I said, know thyself. Oh man, know thyself. Who you are, what you are. We are what? Conscious entities. We have got attention. Attention is diverted from all outside and concentrated to one's own self. There you see the light. Very simple, very common sense point of view is being put before you. He says, as long as, why do we not see him? Because there are ramifications of the mind. Ripples are going on in the subconscious reservoir of our mind. Until that, those ripples are stand still, you cannot see him. It is something, take a pond covered in weeds. You take out weed little by little every day, all weed is weeded out. You can see in the water and see your face. And this weed, what is that? This is your body. The body is the beginning of all, what you say, delusion. We are having the body, we are working at the level of the body. Body is changing. Every minute of life, being made of matter. All the world around us is changing, being made of matter at the same speed at which our body is changing. As we are identified with it, this is an optical illusion that appears to be stationary. How to come out of that? This is the demonstration of which is given by the Master. As you are identified with the mind, outgoing faculties, and the intellect, and you have reference, have recourse to the methods, to the practices which are concerned with those things, how can you rise above them? So, rise above body consciousness. This is it. Given out by all masters. Learn to die so that you may begin to live. Be reborn. Be twice born. To withdraw your attention from all outside and from the body below, come to the seat of the soul in the body. This is called meditation. So meditation is the way back to God, which can be had only in man body and knows in man body. So man is considered to be the highest in all creation, next to God. All gods and goddesses hanker to have the man body, because in man body alone we can know God. So Kabir says, "Oh man, why you boast? You are the highest in man. If you have not known God, your greatest lies in the fact only that you can see God. If you have not seen it, how can you? So it is not a matter of only speaking, you see. Giving long, tall talks. So naturally, prayer arises from when our own efforts fail, where all human efforts fail, there the prayer succeeds. We make prayer to whom? A weak man prays to a strong man. Oh God, we are helpless, we are stuck fast in this prison house of the man body. How can we come out? It's all locked on all sides. Oh God, send us some man who can take us out of the box of the man body. This is Malarum plays. This is what Swamiji and all others say. Guru Nanak says, how to invert the outgoing? Somebody asked Guru Amar Das, how can you say, invert your outgoing faculty? He says, sit down and see. These are technically expressed in what? Sit down and see how the outgoing faculties are inverted. Then what happens? He says, when your attention is withdrawn from outside, you are practically body dead. You have got no feeling in the body. When you rise above that physical level, you see the light more. This is what you can do yourself. Welcome you are. Or go to the masters about whom you speak so much. Go and ask them. If they get you well and good, you can do yourself well and give. What more is wanted? That is why I started that the revolution is required, in spiritual revolution, not at the level of body, but at the level of evil propensities which are taking you away from God. This is now springtime has come up. See what it is. There are times, high times. Times have changed. Old times. So that how this third eye, a single eye is open. So to have a vision of God. First thing required is the Guru or a master. Who has seen, who sees, who can make us see. Guru words means when you close your eyes in darkness, that removes the black darkness and light explodes. Such a one is the elementary, what you say, criterion of the master. Not that all avoid, you are not ready, you must ready this and that. Old days that were done like that. Now times have changed. Who can sit at the feet of the master for years? They give you something to start with. Now to maintain it, take it that the light which is within you is not darkness. So first thing required is a Guru. Master, what is Guru? Word made flesh is called Guru. God is manifested in him, in the man body, we call him a guru. We respect him. Bulb is there is light. The powerhouse is working there. That light can work only through the bulb, which is not fused. We respect the bulb also, but that is fused, then another bulb is put on. That light is the God power. That is called the master power. That is called, what you say, Christ power. That never dies, goes on working from pole to pole to guide the giant humanity way back to God. This is one thing required. Gita says, if you want to see God, go to somebody who has seen God. Who has not seen God, then how can they make you see? Now you find what is meant by a master or a guru as compared with the other teachers of the world for whom we have worked. Respect for the teacher, something of the outer world. How great respectful and gratefulness should be to such a man who gives you this. So it's happened with our masters. You see, there were Christian missionaries there, out of place of Vyas. They once asked him to say, well, look, you're telling who is greater, the Christ or your Guru? Very polite way to reply, look here, I've seen my Guru, not seen Christ. When you make him appear to us, me, I will distinguish between the two. So if bodies leave, that power does not stand. That goes on. There is food for the hungry and water for the thirsty. Demand and supply is the law of nature. The child which was born 1,000 years back, 100 years back, 20 years back or now, God makes arrangement of milk in the mother before birth. Don't you think that will continue further? So this is law of nature, you see. God's law was shown. This is one thing required. And second thing is true life. Ethical life is stepping stone to spirituality. Truth is above all and true living is above truth. When they come, masters come to the world, they say, see so many social bodies are there. Previously there were 1 or 2 or 3. When Guru Nanak came, it was 2 times, 2 only. Indian Muhammad is where? Paramount. And Guru Nanak came us and said, I am neither a Hindu nor a Mohammedan. Who you are? What you bear the label of Hindu, yes it is so, but I am not this own label given to me. I am a man, body made, my body is made of 5 elements. That power which delivers this man body, that I am. Now the times have changed, there are more than 700 social bodies in the world. So masters don't touch the outer bodies. Don't touch the outer labels. They simply see they are man. They are in soul bodies. Are the same essence as that of God. And the same controlling power keeping the body. So man body is the highest in all creation. So for which is required good living. True living. True living you saw. See what it means. To be truthful, don't deceive yourself. God is within you. He watches your every action. He even watches the very trend of mind you are having. We can reconcile with others. Deeds of darkness are committed in the dark, mind that. If anything requires seclusion, there's something wrong. Anything what you do, and when you're asked, you have to tell lies. Consider that as a sin. There are two criterions. Always what you test them by these two criteria. So be truthful. God resides in every heart. We are also brothers and sisters in God, drops of the ocean of all consciousness. No high, no low, and the same power controls our Indibasi, whom we worship. We don't have any hatred because you are a man of position, because you are a learned man, because you are a very rich man. All are equal. Some is standing on the table, the other is sitting in the chair. That is due to the reactions of the past karma. Then comes chastity of thought that defiles the whole body. You can expect God to manifest in a body which is full of filth. Then comes violence, non-violence, violence, word, deed and thought. So all this filth comes through the mind which defiles the man body. God, blessed are they who are blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. You cannot expect God to manifest in a filthy room. He is there already, he won't manifest. If the bulb is there, light within it, or spotted with black spots, can you see any light? So this is what is required, true living. And the third one is things, they give you the direct inner way back to God. They don't touch your outward rituals, forms, labels, way of living, outer. They allow you to remain in your own social bodies. There are so many others, more than 700. He's not going to make another new form. Our master was once asked by some people who wanted to start a new religion. He says there are so many wells already they are dug up. Why should I dig up a new well? Water is already there. The basic teaching of all masters is the same. Why not take this? So he did not form any new religion, nor there any possibility to have anything new. Already so many are there. So they do not have recourse to what? To form new things. They come to maintain. They come to fulfill, not destroy. They love all. When they come, they are not the monopoly of any sect or religion, not monopoly of the East or the West. They come for all the world over. Just like sun rises, gives light to all the world over. They come for all. Their teachings are very simple, to the point, and most easy and most natural as compared with all other ways of yoga. So they give you not to follow this ritual or that ritual or this one or that form or this level or that level. They simply give you a lift from the body. Raises your body, your body, opens the inner side to see the light of God. That is the capital they give you the very first. After all, we have to leave the body. This gives you demonstration of how to leave the body. If you work day-to-day regular practice, what you will find? When you time of your leaving the body, you are jolly, you go smiling. because you know to leave the body every day. All glory and beauty lies within you. So they daren't give you the outer ways of living or rituals or the customs of the various social parties, because they are not going to form any new religion. They come only bring you a religion of God, a religion of love. So what they say is, God resides in you. And Master is one who can give you without your attention, give you something to start with. Take you out of the delusion of the man body. See that? And you see for yourself, you will have not to wait till end of the life. And they just suggested the word in hand is better than two in the bush. This is, you see, there is God. That can be manifested by the Word made flesh. Not those who are embodied in the man body and not risen above body consciousness. We have respect for all of them, at whose feet we have learned something. But this is what is truly meant by a Master, a God, who can give you God as a gift. Excuse me, like a fruit given to somebody. So remain where you are. First step you have taken. Next step is sit at the feet of someone who sees and makes you see, and for that they don't want to leave your outward custom social body.
Every place you have been put it, so there is God controlling all creation. You are all the children of God.